Reign Supreme. Y'all know what it is, man. Live reactions to something you gotta deal with. Now check this out, man. My man Willie K came through. That's my brother right there, man. And y'all already know how we vibe out. Now look, Willie, well, earlier today, Cat requested Oliver Anthony. Hold on. I want to be correct when I say this. Rich Men North of Richmond, right? Cat requested that. And I advise y'all to go check out that reaction. I don't want to spoil it for those who may not have seen it. But anyway, with that being said, Willie came through. And I know this was spontaneous about Willie. Because normally, Willie have his requests ready to go. He hit you with like 3 or 4 of them. He be ready to go. This one was spontaneous based off the reaction that I did. And this is more of an introduction to Oliver. You know, it's called A Pleasure to Meet You. This is, I guess, some backstory. I don't know. Some information about him as an individual, as an artist, whatever. So we're about to dive into this. So shout out my man Willie. And let's get it. Let's check it out, man. Let's see what he talking about.
Well, hey, it's August the 7th, 2023. And as of this recording, tomorrow on Tuesday, Radio WV is going to upload the debut of Richmond North of Richmond. And it's going to be the first song to get out there that's been recorded on a real microphone and a real camera, and not just on my cell phone.
Dope.
And Lord willing, it's going to get some traffic, and maybe at least a few of you are going to drift your way over here. And I thought I'd have kind of an introduction video on what it is I'm aiming to do here.
Okay, I like that.
So, I've been playing a long time and singing. I really started to write my own music back in 2021. Things were obviously not good for a lot of people, and in some respects I was one of those people. And I had wasted a lot of nights getting high and getting drunk.
Okay.
I had sort of gotten to a point in my life where even things that I did care about didn't mean anything to me anymore. And I mean, This is certainly no Dr. Phil episode, but
no, but it's real though, and people need to hear it.
I found an outlet in this music, and I started uploading a couple songs, and Ain't Got a Dollar I uploaded spring of last year, and then Rich Man's Gold, Cobwebs and Cocaine, and the list goes on from there. And there's probably been about a dozen or so originals that I've put out just off my cell phone. And I started getting messages from people saying like how much the music was helping them, and with their struggles in their lives. And
that's dope.
That they'd been sitting on the back porch listening to me for the last hour, and
dope.
It just
super dope. I like this guy.
It really gave me a purpose. It made me feel like I wasn't just wasting my time. And
if he didn't say the realest shit ever for an artist, right there, this right here,
it really gave me a purpose. It made me feel like I wasn't just wasting my time.
Do y'all know how many times people, artists, us, sat back and said, man, what am I doing this for? Like, I'm wasting my time, not time, just I'm wasting money. Like I'm paying for this studio time. I'm paying for these beats. I'm paying for these songs to get mixed. I'm paying for artwork. I'm paying to upload songs on DistroKid. Do you know that shit is crazy? So for him to say that, that's real right there, bro. That's real right there. I like this guy.
And so anyway, kind of in the last roller coaster of the last year, I have decided that this is going to be what I do. At all costs, no matter what, I'm going to create. I'm going to write, create, and produce as much original, authentic music as I can, in the hopes that it'll at least help somebody out there that needs it. And I know we're living in dark times, and I know that this is really just the beginning of what's to come. And there's a lot of beautiful people in this world, and I meet a lot of awesome people every day. Even back when I did work in the factory, you know, I sing about selling my soul, and I am a ginger, so I don't know if I have a soul to sell or not.
I am a ginger.
But I met a lot of.
How many people had sex with a ginger? I know this is personal topics. I know we getting into personal situations right now, and I know I'm in y'all business. But how many of y'all had sex with a ginger? How many of y'all are gingers that had sex? Because it's like finding a leprechaun or something. It's rare. It's not an everyday common thing. I just need to know, okay? Because I feel like if you have sex with a ginger, it's like being born on February 29th. Like it's special. Like after you get done, no matter what time of the day it is, the sun just come out, birds start chirping and shit. Magic be in the air. You know what magic look like for a cartoon? Just sparkles and glitter. That's what I feel like it is. Like you just be refreshed. And just sparkles is in the air, and just you hear waves. You just hear sound waves and shit like that. Damn. I need to have sex with a ginger. Because I feel like I will be in a good mood after I'm done.
The good people even back then, working third shift, 12 hours, 6 days a week. And now I spend a lot of time on job sites, and I meet people from all across the country. And the universal thing I see is that it's like no matter how hard they push and how much effort they put into whatever it is they're doing, they just can't quite get ahead because the dollar's not worth enough. It's being overtaxed.
Facts.
People are just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so, yeah, I want to be a voice for those people. And not just them, just humans in general, and some of the struggles and the battles that they go through. And there'll be a lot of positive songs on here, too. And there already are some, you know, 90-some Chevy and Between You and Me. And, I mean, even Ain't Got a Dollar. Those are going to be fun songs. And there'll be plenty more like that. But I appreciate you taking the time to listen. And hopefully you like what you hear. My email is oliveranthonymusic.
He said, hit me up.
I'd love to hear from you.
He said, hit me up.
I'll speak a few minutes on Richmond, north of Richmond, and then we'll hang this thing up. I don't want to chatter too long to you, but
okay, let me know something.
Richmond, north of Richmond. It touches on my time in Western North Carolina, working in the factory. It talks about some people that live north of Richmond, Virginia, who I'm sure you're very well aware of, who make life a little more difficult than it should be. It touches base on human trafficking and the atrocities that, I'll say this. I sit pretty dead center down the aisle on politics, and always have. I remember as a kid the conservatives wanting war and me not understanding that, and I remember a lot of the controversies when the left took office, and it seems like, both sides serve the same master, and and that master is not.
He's right, because it's really the worst of two evils. I'm not big on politics, y'all know me. I don't. The shit doesn't affect me directly, so I'm not about to argue with. I don't. I just don't care. You like what you like. You vote how you want to vote. You Republican, you Democrat. They all taking money from us. I don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. It's really the less of the two evils. They all like triangles.
Not someone of any good to the people of this country. But I think one of the worst things that a human being can do is is take advantage of a child.
Man, what was I just talking about? What was I just talking about earlier today on the live? Damn, I was just talking about this shit, man. He about to make me mad again. He about to make me mad. I'm about to go kick over some trash cans and mailboxes. I'm trying to chill.
And I can't begin to conceptualize what has to happen to someone in order for them to think that's okay. And I think I drew the line on being quiet when I started to see that becoming normalized. And I'll leave that at that.
I like this guy.
In the last part of the song, it touches
I like this guy.
on suicide rates and really on mental health and depression and there's no reason why young men or women in this country should be committing suicide. There's obviously a problem, you know. People talk about epidemics in this country and the homelessness and the drug use and the lack of skilled labor and the suicide rates. Those things aren't problems. Those are symptoms of a bigger universal problem. And a lot of people know that. It's common sense, but we don't talk about it enough. And maybe that is the problem today is we just don't talk enough.
He just seemed like a good dude, like a humble guy.
Went a little off the deep end.
He like that guy that you work with and you ask him to help you do your work, he'll help you. Like he that guy. Like, hey man, hey Oliver, can you come over here and grab the bottom of this thing for me? Like he'll come grab it for like he cool. Like he got his shit to do. He don't care. He'll still help you do yours and shit. And fuck up his job trying to help you do yours. That's what he seemed like to me.
So yeah. I guess I'll leave it at that. I hope wherever you are in the world listening to this and whatever it is that you're trying to do with your life, I hope that you succeed at it. And
man, he sound like me.
And I hope if you take anything away from me and the music I write, it's that this life is a beautiful opportunity, and
it's an opportunity to leave your mark on the world.
I don't care where you are or what you've done, where you think your life's heading. Everything can change in a moment. As long as you're above the dirt, you've got a fighting chance.
Oh my God, he's speaking facts. And look, he in the back of this raggedy ass pickup, and guess what? Next week he gonna be in the Bentley.
And I'll say this, and I'll go. I spent a long time being an angry little agnostic punk, and I remember talking about Sky Daddy and Cloud Papa, and I would get so angry about the concept of God because I had sort of perverted what my vision of God was, because I looked at the religion of man as God and not God himself. But there is a divine creator that loves you, and sometimes it takes falling down on your knees and getting ready to call things quits
to get the breakthrough
before it becomes obvious that he's there.
Yep.
But he's always there. You just got to look out for him and listen for him.
I like that. I like this guy.
So I'll see you on the next one.
I really, really, really like this guy.
And I love you guys and gals, and I'm really appreciative of you listening to my music and giving me a voice. So, Lord willing, this is just the beginning.
There you go.
Hope
there
you
you
guys
go.
Have a good night. Bye.
Super dope. Super dope. I like the guy. I'ma tune in. Y'all let me know what y'all think of good old Oliver, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think of his music. And if it's anything that I need to check out from him, y'all let me know. And yeah, I like him. Catch y'all on the next one.